Service learning, it's an instructional strategy that 3 of our academy teachers are using currently this semester to allow students the opportunity to engage in the material that they're learning and apply it to community issues in an effort to solve problems that are important to the students.
Service learning to me is a way to combine the classroom standards with other standards that help you serve your community in different ways versus the traditional going out and volunteering.
Well, service learning to me would be a way to get students together so that they can work on how to improve the community as well as, their environment themselves, and as well a way to show, get them to interact more.
Service learning to me is taking the tools and techniques that our teachers taught us and given us and then applying it to help our community. And your community can be as big or as small as you would want it to be.
Service learning is you find an issue in the community and you and a group of whoever just tackle that issue. You benefit from it in the long run because it is your community, and of course you want to make your community a better place to live in. So definitely that's what service learning is to me.
My role in the service learning project is to be a group leader and to guide my team members to what our project is and to complete whatever task we plan on doing.
I'm a service learning ambassador. What I do basically is I try to get the group of children that I'm assisting to basically come together and come up with ideas based on the project that they want to create to get the community better.
My role is to lead my group to help them come up with surveys and questions and materials and resources to help us create a short film to inform our community about the things that we have in Henry County.
I am a youth ambassador. What I do is with my classmates, some of them who are on track, I just push them further to their goal, or those who are not on track, I put them on track to get them going to their goal. We're all right now focusing on one topic, and as a group, I want to make sure everybody's on task, everybody is doing what they're supposed to do, and not just doing it because, but also know why we're doing this, why we want to make our community a better place. Why, which is definitely a good question to ask yourself when you're doing something.
We picked our topic by analyzing the standards we have set in our engineering class, and then we combined that with the service learning topics, and we created a survey to give out to the community about health and safety.
Well, it wasn't only my idea. It was mostly part of the group. But when we picked our topic, we were thinking about things within 1968 as well as how things are occurring now. Like basically the issues that are going on right now that may not or may have happened in 1968.
At first we weren't gonna do a short film. We were just gonna do some volunteering work or something like that, or see what we can do to help what the community wants. So we did some surveys, and then in the end we came up with just making a movie, because that way we can incorporate everything that people don't know and then inform them about it that way.
My topic is police brutality, which is definitely just a huge issue in the United States as a nation right now. A lot of my friends just see a cop or a police officer and they immediately just tense up. And that's not right to me. How back then in the civil rights movement, which is also part of our standards from 1968 until now, back then in the civil rights movement, police brutality was just the normal. But now in the 21st century, for that to be the normal, that is definitely a problem. And as a group, we're gonna see how knowing your rights can impact that. And definitely people think they know their rights, but they don't. And we wanna know what you think you know and what you should know just to stop a police brutality confrontation.
Yeah, I have. I loved it so much. I just like the idea of having a new twist on education that serves us good, but also serves our community good.
Well, actually it came up with ways for me to be more outspoken, as well as for me to improve on others as well as myself. Basically, it gave me insight into what their minds were thinking, as well as it helped me, think outside of the box.
Yeah, I liked it from the beginning because not everybody was able to do a service learning project. I mean, it had its struggles with dealing with different people, but in the end, we could all compromise and get it done.
I love my project. It's great. Yeah, we as a whole chose it. It wasn't just me. We all thought this is something we should focus on right now. And I was like, okay, let's go for it. So we're just working on this right now. We're definitely gonna keep on working on this until maybe I wouldn't say not until we see a change, but definitely until we see progress. Definitely.
It's impacted me by helping me become an efficient leader. Normally, we're used to leaders being in front and telling people what to do, but service learning teaches us that sometimes you have to step back and help benefit everyone else on the team.
It's bringing me closer to my community by even just learning and researching the things that we have in Henry County. It's also helping me find out the things that we have in Henry County. So it's teaching me while I'm also helping to teach other people.
Actually, yes. It's actually improved my life in many ways.
Service learning impacted me personally. It gives me a voice in the community, also in my classroom. I'm not just that student just sitting back. I'm involved in a way, and definitely to have young-minded people, my peers, looking up at me, it's a great opportunity to have that leadership role. It's given me not just a voice, but that confidence to talk to people, to say, hey, you're doing this, how about we do this? Or, you know, your way is great, but how about we try it this way? And it's also given me that stand back, watch, listen, you are a leader, but yet you still have that role to listen to somebody when they're talking to you, listen to them when they have an issue. Definitely, and it's just given me that experience that I know I'm going to use in the future as I'm grown.